Oh. Let's go, gents. So the calisthenic, the squat calisthenic, so the calisthenic kind of blends into what we're doing in this first round.
Why?
Because I care. What? What is that happening? So this is going to be holding a guard position. And you're going to quickly learn which ones work and which ones don't. What's that?
We're doing our own? I'm never seeing so work.
No, not at all. No. All right, so one guy is going to go in. Now, I'm going to give you a couple options, okay? A couple options. Now, I see this one all the time. People try to hold this one. I'm going to tell you right now, you can try that one. It's a terrible idea, though, because you know what happens here? You get dumped, right?
Oh, I see.
Look at, I'm on one leg and I'm off balance. So when you hold that one, you get dumped all the time. So I don't know why people do it. I think it's just naivete. It's a fancy French word, which means I don't know. So, so don't do this one because it never works out. This one is better, okay? So you hold that one. You can also hold this one, okay? So those are going to be the primary two that you're going to try to keep for a little bit. Once they get through your defense, you switch, and then they assume that same position, okay? So if I'm holding this position, I'm going to try to hold it as long as I can, as soon as I can. If it drops, as long as he hasn't got through, I can get right back up again, okay? Because again, I'm holding it. Once he tags me, oh, that's it, okay? Once he tags me, now it's his turn to hold it, and now I have to work through his defense, okay? So try to work past anything you can. I can step over here. I can pull a little bit, get him off balance, okay? But the whole idea is...
do that? Wait. Whatever.
What's that?
You're like, the way you locked it.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, I like that.
So that's one of the easiest ways to get past that. So when they assume that side,
You're going in there. It's crazy.
yeah, one of the easiest ways to get past this is to step, boom. This is one of the easiest ways to get past it. It's a good one to practice. And this is the good time to do it, is to drill it, right? So then the easiest way to do it is once they got this, and everybody uses this because it's good, it's effective, right? It's good. The longer you hold it, the better. So from here, to get past, pop your hip straight up, drop down, hit through, okay? If you can lock the leg a little bit in between, bonus. All right. So that's the best way to get through it. This one, less options. You're kind of holding it as long as you can, but eventually you're going to get dumped. But if you want to play with that one, that's fine. You can. All right. So there's two options for you. Let's not make it complicated. Let's stick with those for now. All right. Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. All right. All right. I'll go set the timer. Grab a partner. Work hard defense. We got stuff coming. We got stuff coming. I need to go grab be right back. I need to grab a towel and I need to pee. I'll be right back.
Oh, lock here?
Bald guys need a towel. Because everything just runs straight down. Got get it?
Hey. Do they give us a cup and like toss us at the movie we got boxing?
Wait, you what?
Do they give us a cup?
A cup?
At the movie we got boxing.
You mean for your groin?
No, I mean, do they give like, yeah, do they give us a cup at the movie we got bring one?
For your,
Yeah.
oh, you need to bring one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing they provide is shin guards, right? And elbow pads.
Yeah. So all they're going to provide you is gloves, elbow pads, and shin guards.
So you gotta get headgear too.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get a headgear?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Headgear, mouthpiece, groin cup,
And tie shorts.
tie shorts. You have to fight tie shorts. There's no other option. You have to. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
nakeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No nakeds, no underwear. You have to get tie shorts to weigh in.
I'm trying to avoid spending money on this.
No, Thai. It's a Muay Thai tournament, so Muay Thai shorts are mandatory.
I heard, I got money for my regular, but like, fuck, I didn't want to change it.
Yeah, yeah, and then make sure you bring your hand wraps. So yeah, you are required to wear hand wraps.
Ooh. Good. 180 or 120?
Huh?
Like what? Doesn't matter what size hand wraps. Okay.
No, they don't care what size it is, but you do have to have hand wraps.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not like glove things.
No, this will not be allowed. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Hand wraps.
No, I have. How much is tax?
Get. Okay.
I mean,
I think these are like what? $30, $19.
if you're going on Amazon, they can probably 2-day shipping for you, like $20. You know, just grab an off-brand one. Don't look for like Fairtex and stuff because those will be like 60. So
I'm gonna be honest.
headgear, it's got to vary quite a bit.
Yeah.
The Venoms though, which is decent. Venom you can even get at Walmart. So
The Everlast that I wore for that tournament that I got from a Dick's Sporting Goods, it was like $50, but like it's actually pretty damn comfy.
yeah,
Like I was very surprised how comfy it
You got
was.
the six.
yeah. I'll have mine with me. So that one's top 10. So
I'll bring mine Wednesday,
yeah,
and you can try it on.
yeah.
Tell me how you
So
feel about
we'll have a couple there. Yeah, I think mine's a large with a big
When
head.
you speak, you use yours at the tournament. We still got about
What's that?
you use yours at the
Looking good.
tournament.
I mean, we
it.
used.
You're looking good.
Yeah. You still have to have. I mean, either way, you have to have headgear. Yeah. Yeah. The only people that can fight without headgear is on the last day, A class. And it's only on the last day.
It clarified. Like 10 fights.
No. It's like 13, 14 or more.
Yeah. I'm not that.
No.
Oh no! 5 minute, 5 minute roll. Okay. Just wipe it off in your cup. There you go. Go ahead. Oops, sorry. All right. Good. Good. There you go. Good. And this one, you really have to work the hip. Yeah. Yep, got me. Oh, sorry. Good balance. That one doesn't really work for me that well. No, you really get to press the hip. Nice. And push. Yeah, like that, yep. It's a little more energy. Sure. Huh? Right? Yeah, right. All right, so next round. So now you're mid-guard range. So at least one glove has to touch. I found down duck. So at least one glove has to touch. You're like all weapons, no elbows. In fact, hold on. There, better. No elbows at all tonight. We're too close to fight time. Okay. And then, yeah, we're only 2 weeks out. So you can wear them. That's fine. But I don't want anybody striking with elbows because we're only 2 weeks out. And I want to take one wrong slip to cut somebody open and now not enter the fight. Okay. So go ahead and punch, kick, light knees. But let's avoid elbows tonight just so we can go into competition. All right. All right. There you go. Hit that timer. Switch partners.
You're gonna be looking around. You're gonna go up there to the fence. You're gonna get your gloves, your headgear.
Over Des Moines.
Yeah, he's gonna get his. You're gonna get your gloves and headgear. You're gonna be red.
Get in there.
You're gonna be red, and then you fucking go in the normal group for motherfucking blue. On the same bill, you like, there you go. You go like Prime Arnold, bro. Prime Rocky.
Yeah.
You're like, hell no. That Casey, he is not my weight. What the fuck? He just did a spinning back kick. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, Des Moines crazy.
That's exactly how I felt. I was like, damn, he's that bad hard as shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Des Moines is nuts.
If that's him, if he's in blue,
Am I in the right? Am I in the right? No, no.
I'm in the ring and you're in the ring. That means. Oh.
This can't be right. I saw what he did in the last round. I gotta fight him. I actually felt really good. I fought, what was it, a year and a half ago? I felt really good. I fought the first round. I got back to the corner. Russ was like, "Hey, feel?" And I was like, "Honestly, I feel fine." And I was just talking. I was like, "I feel fine." I wasn't winded at all. I felt great. And then
I felt fine on like every fight except the second one.
Okay.
The second one I was cooked. I was scared as shit. He was muscle bound as hell. He definitely had all 3 meals and dessert, bro. Damn.
That guy was a beast.
I was like, damn, he's so strong.
That guy was a
How
beast.
do you make weight, brother?
That's always the question, too. Some of these guys are huge.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
This shit ain't fair.
Yeah. I went back and looked at that fight tape when I fought him. I was like, actually, he was a bit beefier than I thought.
Dude, I'm telling you, some people are like fucking freaks, man. Like, dude, you need to be like doing lumber somewhere. Like, you need to be in a quarry, like making big rocks in the little rocks, bro. You should not be here. Like fucking Paul Bunyan.
Right?
Like, what are you doing playing in this ring, dude? You could be like moving slate rock or something.
Yeah.
That's what we need you doing, dude. Filling up, doing some concrete work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I felt really good. The one thing is holding Thai pads for 20 years. I built a really bad habit. So when I went to go turn, you can see my hands go like this as if I'm holding Thai pads.
You caught the kick.
Kick came right through.
Yeah, you caught that kick. That was some good pads.
Oof.
That shit would have slammed them pads. If there weren't pads, dude.
Yeah.
And you were in practice. Sometimes you're like so comfortable, you kind of forget to take it serious.
Yeah.
You're like so relaxed. You're not even thinking about it. You're kind of just going through the paces, and then you're like, oh shit, this is like, let me lock in.
Oh yeah. Like when I hit that tournament last month? I felt so comfortable in there. Yeah. That one turned out better. I won that one. But I felt like I never felt like I never felt anxious. Just, I think I got over that. Like, I don't know. Somewhere between episode 6 and 8, right in there somewhere. Somewhere between there, I just started relaxing in the ring. Ooh.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, whatever.
Should be fun. If you're interested in hitting some point stuff, there's another one coming in August.
Man, fuck no.
Hey, it's point. You have to go away by hitting it hard. It's a good way to stay active.
Oh. Juice, man. I got corn growing, man. You should see this corn, dude.
But I'm telling you, it's sparring.
I know it sounds.
That's why it's fun. It is fun. I did one last month. It was fun. It was.
I devote as much free time I have on the piano.
Okay.
Which I'm trying to get good.
Cool. Piano's a good one to be good at.
I can play piano for the rest of my life. I
Switch.
can only do this shit for like maybe. How old are you?
50.
Yeah, 49. I can play piano for like 60
At
years.
50, I'm actually in better shape than I was, I think, at 26.
Dude, you're gonna live to see the end of the world in like 2 years, bro.
Go right away.
You're gonna see the nukes fucking drop. Everybody else died from high cholesterol. Nuke's gonna be fit as a fiddle watching the nukes just drop on Cleveland. Just fucking.
My neighbor asked me, he's like, there's nuclear holocaust coming. What are you going to do? He's like, you have to make sure you prep your basement and stuff. I said, do you know what I'm going to do? He's like, what? I was like, I'm going to grab a lawn chair. I'm going to grab a margarita. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to watch it hit.
He said a new holocaust and his response is to stock his basement.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not gonna do shit.
Nothing.
Last I checked, there were still stores open
Yeah.
during the Holocaust. That wasn't like an issue. The issue was the state-sanctioned violence and genocide. I thought that was the issue. I mean, it's really just a game of like who drew the short stick.
Yeah.
Seems to be the Hispanics this go around. So maybe the Jews, but that's not really their fault. That's their country.
Oh, it's all political games. It's everybody. It's all political games. And every country blames the other country. It's like, America blames Russia. Russia blames probably Iran, or Ukraine. Everyone blames everybody.
Russia blames NATO. But they also blame, specifically, probably Joe Biden.
Except for Canada. Canada's like doesn't blame anybody. They're too polite.
Well, Canada's got like their own issue with their native population. They got issues with.
I will say, because I've gone up there fairly frequently, they didn't do a better job with their indigenous people than we do.
We don't. What do you mean? No, they did not. Well, I mean that's putting it mildly. We don't even have indigenous people really anymore.
That's the problem.
Neither do they, though.
I mean, they have. I would say the cool thing is whenever I go up there, I notice they have whole indigenous channels and anchors, and so it's. I don't see that here.
Yeah, because there's like none left, but also they're on reserve in their respective states where the field wasn't fertile. Yeah, it's fucking awful in Canada. I mean, it's probably bad here too. Probably shit here. Meanwhile, China's chilling.
I go back to the Holocaust thing. I told him, I was like, you don't want to live in that afterwards. I was like, if it hits near your town, the last thing you want to do is live in what happens afterwards.
I think the same way when I'm like seeing preppers and they're like doing prepper shit. And I'm like, dude, like, you want to do that like forever?
Right.
You want to
go.
And then I think like, okay, well, what's gonna happen? Are you just gonna have a bunch of kids and then you're gonna like what? Make like a commune or something? Like what's the end goal? You're just gonna survive like a hunter-gatherer and then eventually all of you are gonna die like 40 years from now? After you've just
less
wore deer pelts and
all that nuclear radiation
shit, yeah, whatever you did.
Can you imagine the cancer growths?
Yeah, it's like I don't think like FEMA's gonna come in the next 2 years, bro. Like you're cooked. We're cooked.
Yeah.
I can see like prepping for, if you're for certain like, okay, well a nuke will hit this area that's it, and the rest of the country's like rebounding, right? Okay, yeah. But if we're talking like, one thing I've read about nukes is you don't just throw one nuke. You throw them all at the same time.
Yep.
There's no strategy where you just throw a singular nuke.
Nope.
Especially when it's a war of superpowers, because you can't risk them throwing 2 to your 1, and then you're gonna throw 3 more to their 2. Like, just throw them all at once. And so there's gonna be nothing left. No infrastructure left. No drink. No potable water left.
Yeah. And honestly,
It's gonna be a nuclear winter for like 100 years.
it ends up being a stalemate every time because whoever initiates, they know that the other country is going to go after them to stop them before they nuke somebody else.
Look, bro.
So it's always a stalemate.
Saying a stalemate is putting it so mildly.
It's true.
It is destruction of unforeseen billions of people.
Oh, I know.
There isn't a country left to stalemate.
That's why nobody initiates, though.
Well, there's no one to initiate towards. You wouldn't gain anything. It's like taking over a castle and burning the crops.
You're right. Exactly. All right, last round. All right, so now you're in 50-50. So you start here, but I want you to work every position. So whether you are here, or whether you're inside, or whether you're on the inside, or whether you're on the outside, okay? So work every position and play with the footwork. Really play with the footwork. We have competition coming up, guys. So really play with the footwork. So when I'm inside of here, I'm always trying to make sure that I am working the footwork. So if I can step inside, I can pull you off to the side, right? If I can stop you, I can pull you off this side. I can work it, okay? I can step back, boom, okay? So work all of those positions. Right now, I'd say two of the really good ones to work right now. You're so close to competition. Slip to the inside, pull them over top, flip them over. And the other great one to work is knee into trip into knee. All right? So work it as much as possible. All right, we're so close to competition. Try working those two. All right? All right, here we go. Go!
You see that like attack where that guy was throwing like the Molotov
That's
cocktail?
nuts.
People, bro?
That's nuts.
I've been there, bro. I've been to Denver, bro. I'm not surprised. Denver
Yeah. Is it?
Outside of that like mountain range they have in Buffalo, it's nothing but like drug addicts, finance bros, and apparently deranged anti-Semites.
Really?
So the more you know.
I spent no
Good
time.
bus routes.
Okay.
Good bus routes. Just close your eyes. Don't look out the window. Mind your business.
I've spent 0 time in Denver.
Really? I wish I could say that. Lucky you.
I spent lots of time in Oregon. I like Oregon, though. Oregon's nice.
I know you're showing off.
I just do. It's a beautiful state. It's a beautiful state, beautiful people.
What, Oregon?
Yeah.
Oregon's north, right?
What's that?
Oregon's north.
It's
Portland.
it's next to
Portland's
it's right next to Seattle and California.
Oh, west, really?
Yeah.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh, Oregon's northwest.
Yeah.
It's like by Washington
It's right by Washington.
and
Yep.
Montana.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Man,
Man,
that's some hard shit.
it's gorgeous. I'm up there almost every year.
Dude, I was looking up how many people live in fucking Montana.
Yeah.
It's like no one there.
Really?
It's like 4 million people in Montana.
That's
And
it?
It's like 2 Ohio.
Oh wow.
Ohio has 4 million people.
So you're saying it's a good opportunity?
For what?
Just buy
To
land.
die, or to do what?
To buy land and farm.
You go out there, you get like a fucking. You cut yourself on a rusty nail, dude. You're like,
No hospitals.
you're done. You get some rabid fox bites you, you're cooked. You literally need to like bring a helicopter over.
That's weird to think too, because it's 2025, and to think that Montana is still that bare.
Dude, ain't shit out there.
Bears.
Yeah, literally.
Bears.
Bears and fucking IRS are out there. Because you know they're getting their money.
Oh yeah.
Be on the fucking moon. They're gonna send you they're gonna send the mailman up there, tell you about your deferred taxes. You gotta pay them while you're 6 months behind.
It's like Alaska. There's like almost nobody in Alaska.
First thing they build on Mars, IRS, McDonald's, Starbucks. No, fucking Super Walmart. Walmart Super.
Yes.
Center.
Well, at least you'll have everything.
Dude, it's like a state-sized parking lot. Just a Walmart.
As long as you have a Walmart, you have food, clothing, water, you're good.
They don't even mention the water. First thing off people's mouths is fucking Walmart. They don't even mention like the housing, the food. They're like, where are we putting the Walmart? Like we could get to Mars, but where are we getting the Walmart?
They're like, wait, where's that crater? That one. You know that crater. Put it there.
Dude, how many luxury apartments can you put right here though?
You just line up all of Copernicus, the whole crater,
That's how you know where to cook. First thing they're talking about is parking lots, high luxury apartments, and super Walmarts.
I predict that's going to be like the Riviera would be like, the Copernican equator.
Dude, people are gonna vacation in Mars. You're gonna be like, I do my summers
A
on
crater,
the moon,
crater.
and then I do my winters out in Mars.
Only explaining with people. Where are we stuck here? And we're stuck.
Oh yeah, like Wally.
Switch.
You're gonna be wading through the shit with Wally, bro.
Why do I be on a fucking? Nah, not even.
Grab a guy and go.
Nah, man. Me and dude from like we're gonna be swimming in trash.
Right.
Just Miller Lights and water bottles. Miller Lights, mask.
And nobody wants Miller Lite.
No, untouched, bro. Still in the case.
It still
Still fucking
just
cold,
remains
bro.
untouched.
Still cold. Shit's got the condensation on it. Sitting there, refresh. People are dying of thirst. Shit is just cold, refreshing.
You're like, well, there's Miller. Nope.
There's Miller.
No.
Are you trying to be funny? Dude, I'm thirsty.
Drink a piss.
Come on, man. I'm not stupid. Drink a damn Miller Light, bro. What are you talking about?
You know what? I was surprised. I grabbed, because I wanted a few beers, but I wanted to remain totally clear-headed while I worked all day Saturday because I had a whole bunch of online work to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll grab one of the non-alcoholic beers. I grabbed the one from Sam Adams, the hazy IPA.
Oh, you're a craft beer
Dude,
guy?
that was good. That was actually, I was surprised. It tasted just like a
You
regular
don't
hazy.
drink or you just wanted a non-alcoholic?
Oh, I just wanted non-alcoholic because I was
What am I
working.
talking about? You're like a beer. You're like the beer guy.
Oh, yeah. I love beer.
Craft beer.
Beer,
I can't
wine,
get down
mixed
with
drinks.
Craft beer, man. I can't. I'm sorry.
So,
Oh! You can't hit a guy with glasses. What are you doing? Come on, man. What are you doing?
so a hazy is different than a regular IPA. It actually has usually a slightly sweet flavor.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
What's the percentage on it? The ABV?
I usually about 6 to 8%.
That's not a lot. That's like medium. That's like middle of the road. What is Miller Lite? Like 5, 3 to 5 or something?
Miller Lite, you're looking probably
like really
3.4, about 3.4. Yeah. IPA's looking at 6, 8, sometimes 9.
Man, dude, I wish I was a craft. You know what? I wish I liked whiskey, man.
Oh, I love whiskey.
There seems to be like
Love whiskey.
a really good whiskey culture.
You don't like whiskey?
Man,
Oh, man,
I had a
whiskey's so
time where I was trying to be like fancy and high class.
Yeah?
So I was trying whiskeys and I was trying cigars.
Oh, I love cigars.
The thing about cigars is okay, but listen.
I have a whole collection in my house.
If you've ever smoked weed before, and I've smoked a lot of weed in my day, a cigar feels like almost.
No, it hits different.
It's not. It's you know what you have to. I think I was going into it thinking it was going to be like weed, but you have to take it for cigars safe.
Yeah,
You can't like.
it's weird. It's almost like a body high.
Oh yeah.
'Cause it's nicotine. It's like a body high.
Dude, I instantly felt my heart rate like shoot.
Oh yeah.
It was great. I felt like I couldn't control my breathing. I was like I just ran up the stairs and back down 10 times.
Yeah, you gotta get used to cigars because they're 5 times more nicotine than a cigarette.
Yeah, I read like what's the word?
Switch.
I can't think of the word.
Yeah, no, you good.
Fuck, I'm tripping, bro. I can't
Yeah,
do that.
but you also don't inhale either.
No, you're not supposed. It's like impossible. You're
Go.
not supposed to get like a lot, but it's hard to. I couldn't get the flavor either. I couldn't get like the.
Go.
I couldn't get like
The flavor portfolio's down.
I couldn't get the flavor. It's like I used to watch this guy. He used to review cigars.
Huh?
And he would talk about the smokiness, the
Yeah,
chocolate,
absolutely. Oh, it's
pepper,
brilliant. Yeah.
full body.
The pepper is usually like the darker ones. It has like a slight darker. The lighter ones actually will have like almost an herby flavor.
Well, you know what? Coffee's like that too. I can't get it with coffee.
Okay.
They're like people. I mean, you got taste buds for this shit. I don't know. But the coffee, people will talk about coffee.
You
like
and I are going to
fine wine.
sit down and enjoy some cigars and coffee.
Come on, man.
Cigars
Come
and
on
whiskey.
now.
I'm ready.
I'll bring.
let's do it.
I'll bring some desserts.
Sweet.
I'll bring some. Wait. Let me get. Hold on. Wait. Okay. You are a cookie.
I do like cookies. I
You
do.
are not a cupcake guy.
Nope, I am a cookie guy. How'd you know that?
Hey, something told me. Something told me you were a cookie guy. I don't know what it is.
I am a cookie
I don't
guy.
know. Some people like cookies. Like for me, I don't like cake, but I would like a cupcake.
I'll eat a cupcake.
But cookie every time.
I prefer a cookie.
I would prefer a cookie.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, like if there's a dessert tray,
Yeah.
I'm hitting the cookies first.
Oh, every time. Yeah. There's just such robustness to it.
Man,
There's body to it.
I like it. I like the disrespectful crunch.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like a soft, chewy. It's not.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's not soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those cupcakes, man, they're fucking like just soft, bro.
Yeah.
They just roll over. They just let you walk all over.
Nice crunch on the outside, creamy
Give me
middle.
something. I mean,
Yeah.
bite back a little bit. A little bite, a little tenacity.
That's right.
Cookie, you get the crunchy side, the corners and shit.
Oh,
But I
love
tell you what,
cookies.
brownies. I'll do a
Oh,
brownie.
I love brownies.
I love a
I
brownie.
love
Okay,
brownies.
wait, are you a corner? Wait, no. You like corners then? You like
Oh yeah,
cookies?
absolutely. Yeah, corner's
I was
best
gonna
size.
say, you're a corner guy.
Yeah, it's the best part.
You're not like a gooey like.
No.
Yeah, fuck those. I don't like those either. Those are.
You can take the center.
Dude, I'll like form a perimeter on this shit.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
Time. All right, guys, I'm going to set it for an open rounds if you want to keep going. So feel free to. Now, don't go hard though, okay? 2 weeks we have competition. So I encourage you to get a couple extra rounds in, but I also encourage you to go light. Go light. The last thing you want to do is bruise your ribs up right now and walk into competition with bruised ribs. So I encourage you to work some technical sparring, but don't go hard. All right, go light. Like when I say hard, I mean like there. That's good, right? Like that's good. Nice little slap, right? There. You shouldn't really go on being much harder than that right now. Okay? Because again, in 2 weeks we step in the ring, right? So
Wild wine. Drink my red quarter.
so keep it down about 25%. All right, about 25% power. All right. Okay. So I encourage you to get some technical stuff in, but keep it a little bit low. All right. All right. I'm not going to do a long speech because I want you guys to go ahead and get some more technical sparring.
Bro, I remember, bro, when I was like 14, I was hanging with nothing but older people. I'm still friends with this dude today. He sent me to go get some cookies from this girl, bro. And I didn't know it was a mess. I didn't know it was a mess.
Bro, you don't know what mess you too? Oh, well, you a sports eater, bro.
I knew what it was when I walked in the house.
Oh, them houses are right.
Oh, you only got to walk in once. I've done cable in every kind of house. And meth houses, that's a whole different kind of
You know it's
house.
bad when the gas line out, they got the water line out and shit.
Bro, it's like it was trash everywhere, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It smelled. the tub was dirty, bro.
Yep. I've had to walk into meth houses and install cable in meth houses, and that's
Hey, bro,
you don't walk back in. You walk in, you install, you walk out, you don't go back in.
man, bro. Like, and you know, that girl was my first kiss. And she lived in her mouth. That house to the parents were left-handed, but that girl was my first kiss, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I went. That's why I for real went over there, bro. She kissed me, bro. She was my first kiss ever. And then I can't even look at her to say it, bro. I kind of feel bad for her.
I did a weird install, like some Jamaican, like drug lord house. That was a weird one because I walked in, everyone had a nice big bump on their hip. There was dogs chained up in the basement. That was a weird house. That was a really weird house.
You know something funny? I was like buying drugs from this dude in this Walmart parking lot, and I like walked up on his car, and he said his name was Brian, and he had a gun in his lap, and I was like, dude, I feel like he's gonna shoot me if I say my name is also Brian. So
Right.
I had to change my name on the spot because I didn't want to fucking die.
It was Ryan.
I said my name's James, bro. I felt like if I stole his name, that was.
I've met so many drug dealers. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure, sure.
I used to be like, I'm in the class, bro, about drug dealers, bro. They fucking with heavy. My life,
I learned some basic sweeps to practice because I'm trash.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the inside sweep.
Like this. Okay.
Could you tell me how to explain that better?
So the best way to explain this is you want to get him over top of your center axis. So when you step in, and it's opposites. So if I use this leg, I use this arm. So, but when I pull him, I have to take him over top of my center point, which will be over my rear leg. So once I hit him here, then I just turn. See? So he has to go over my axis. But my axis is going to be over top of my rear leg.
So you're stepping forward with the opposite. So I'd be stepping
Yes.
forward with my right
And
leg.
you have to remove all space. Any space means he still has control.
So I'm going to feel real slow, obviously, but I'm.
Nope. Opposite.
Oh, I thought that was.
You're
That's
using
my right leg.
you're using the same sides.
I have my right leg in.
That one, yes.
Yeah.
So step in. Now, but get close there. Now pull. Better. That was better. But think tight. So try again. Good. But you really want to take it over. So like if I'm here, for example, I'm going to step in here. Boom. See?
Yeah.
You really want to take them over top of your center axis. And once you're here, then you turn. Stay here, now turn.
So you want to really lean back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my mistake. And one of the things you're doing to help with this is that when you're here, this is not on bicep control anymore.
Yeah.
Because you want there's no reason bicep control if you're this close.
Yeah. And this arm is more important than this arm. So this arm over top is more important than this arm. This one could do nothing.
It could be peacock.
Yeah. So as long as this arm is here, right? Boom, boom. See?
I did.
Now,
Okay.
if you want to use two, it's better because you can step in here and now I can go over top and pull in. So that's better,
Okay.
but you don't even need it. So
Okay.
this,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do one more real quick, and then I'm just gonna try to acknowledge that.
I'm already knowing. It's just like, that's it.
What's that?
No, I'm talking about the girl I was supposed to go to prom with.
Oh,
Did you ever have a bad breakup?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. How bad was it?
It was pretty bad.
Did she leave you out like in the middle of a rain or something?
Oh, no, it was a bad breakup. It was,
You did from there.
Yeah, when you do it.
Oh, bro, you're lying.
Bro, my worst
it's
breakup-
worse because like I was being too nice. Honestly, it was my first relationship, and I was being way too nice. I was pretty young. It was like 19, 20, maybe 20. Hey, no, 20. I was like 20. So, yeah. So, and yeah, it was bad. It was bad. She started seeing her old boyfriend that just got out of prison. That was like, yeah, it was bad.
Was she shit talking him the
That's why
whole
if you fight somebody
relationship?
short,
Barely,
Like she
yeah,
was,
barely
or she
even,
just didn't say anything.
barely even bring anything up. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And I had,
Red flag.
and I had helped her out so much. It was bad.
Oh, you're a good person. Dude.
I tried.
Take advantage, man.
I tried. Even after and she had already had a couple of kids, and I was still taking care of, helping her take care of the kids, and
You know what they say, man.
You can ask Brandon for my first girl.
Some people just can't have a good thing, man. They just can't do something.
yeah. So that was a hard one. Yeah, that was hard. Yeah, that was a hard one.
Wait, what year was that?
Oh, good lord, that was late '90s into like maybe I think it was 98, 99.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y2K?
Yeah.
You thought everybody's gonna die, and then she dropped a bomb on you like that.
And even if we broke up, I was nice because I owned a duplex, so I let her live downstairs and I lived upstairs.
Yeah, that shit. I'd have had the sheriff up there that day. Get her shit.
No. I lived upstairs.
I don't care, bro. You're not gonna be around me. Wait, she moved the guy in there too, then, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hell no, Juice. You
But
better than me.
We'd had a kid together too, though, so it was hard.
You had a what? Oh! You left that out. See, you didn't say that.
I was helping her with her kids, and then we actually had a kid.
Oh,
Which actually was weird.
Dude, you
It was
gotta lead with
weird.
that part, man.
It was weird too because the doctor had actually said that she couldn't have kids anymore. Like,
And then you had,
she couldn't even get a plea or anything.
wait,
She didn't get her tooth.
is your oldest
The doctor
kid,
just said
that first, the kid you have with her?
My oldest, yeah, my oldest. He's what 27 this year.
oh, nice. So he was born 96, 7,
Yeah, well 98.
or 98.
Yeah.
98. So his birthday was either this year or last year. Turned into
March. Yeah.
March? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My sister's birthday.
Nice.
You know, like my mom, dad, and my sister's birthday in March.
Nice.
Damn, dude, that's crazy, bro. You gotta lead with the kid part. We talking all types of shit.
Yeah.
You got a kid with
You know, it's your baby mom, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, it was a
no
bad-
disrespect.
It was a bad
Because I didn't
breakup.
know that.
It was a
You
bad
can't
breakup.
put that on us, dude.
Bro,
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Bro, I thought the girl was like, beginning of high school, bro. I ain't give.
Oh, damn.
We was on and off to my senior year. I was younger than my senior year.
That's hard. You spent like all that time.
Yeah, and it just fell apart. It just fell apart. Bro.
You know what? Very rarely do high school relationships make it out of high school.
That's true.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I had to find out the hall. I was like, nah, we gonna.
That's like
we gonna-
90%
I was like,
of the
we gonna
time.
make it out.
I know one.
I was gonna say I
I know
don't know
one.
anybody
I know
who's like
one.
still with their high school sweetheart.
I know one.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't do that these days and age, man. Because by then, back in the day, you'd be married by then.
Yeah.
Bro, now it's just like
Damn near.
it's like
He's actually younger than me. He's actually younger than me.
It's a lot of, bro. This is a horror, like a horror ass relationship, bro. That's why I moved the way I do, bro. It's a lot of. It's like.
Well, listen, wait till you get some money, it get worse. Next time you start losing money, you're gonna start freaking out, bro. You
Oh,
start
yeah.
dropping some like thousands on somebody, man, and then they
Don't
do
ever
dirty.
do that.
Bro, the most I dropped, I dropped like $100.
Oh, you don't know nothing until you get a job. And you start spending some real money on women, and you get done dirty after you spend some money, like $700, $1,000. You done paid her a car note. You fucked around, got her hair done. That's $400. You give her some braids. That's $500 right there. You paid her a car note.
$40.
You know, yeah, braids is expensive.
Bro, I know somebody that do break for $80.
Really?
Bro, I know like
What kind of braids though? What kind of braids?
she do all types of braids, bro.
Oh,
she
I
do
need-
all- she
where
like-
she at? Wait, where she at?
Don't lose that person.
Oh no,
I know, like-
it's
If you do like a sew-in
my homie 26.
or a knotless, bro, that run you like
Bro, you want her contact? She like younger, but you want her contact, bro?
I don't need it. Hell no. I'm straight.
Wait, you got a sister, or something, bro?
They got their people, bro.
I'm just like, I'm probably gonna have her do. I might have let her do more.
Take care, sir.
$80 is crazy cheap. But yeah, man, just wait.
It's gotta be her.
Once,
Gotta be her. It's gotta be her. Hello?
yeah, not the answer. Dang, that's over you, man. That's crazy, bro.
Emery.
So y'all weren't married then, so she got custody.
Shit, yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
Why
I
you
was
trying to do
gonna
with
say
people?
that.
She's done this with me. I know.
So she had custody and you had him. You weren't giving her child support, were you? Damn, yeah, you're right. She had full custody?
I mean, so I had visitation.
How often? Well, you've had it. So.
Yeah. It was again, the whole thing was a weird situation.
My uncle's going through like the same thing, and dude, the courts are like dragging this out so much. So he's 5 now.
Fathers don't get any rights. In
He's
Ohio.
5 now, and his ex-wife is in a different state, and like this upcoming court date is the date to like.
I lucked out. I lucked out with my daughter. I got full custody of her.
Wait, daughter? Are they not twins?
Oh, dude, mothers.
Your daughters?
Oh no, my oldest daughter.
So you got 4 kids.
I got 5 kids.
Where's the 1, 2?
My oldest one is like 27.
You got Kate, right? And then you got Katie.
No, before Kate and I also have a daughter.
Oh shit! And then you got the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old's your daughter? She's like 20-something, right?
Yeah, she's got it.
Damn, where the hell is she at? How old is she?
She was over in Cleveland right now. She's been here with me before.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I've seen the little ones.
Yeah, she was in Cleveland, not more than like 5 minutes from me.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool you got a relationship.
Oh yeah, her, we text all the time.
Because I'm telling you, man, I couldn't not see my dog.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to.
No, we're pretty.
I don't care what's going on with me. It's just, I got to see. I got to see my dog. I got to.
No, we're pretty tight.
That's my homie.
Yeah. I'm tight with all my daughters. I have my sons too. For a father, his daughters are just.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I might
look out for your daughters.
just be a girl dad, man. My sister, she's got 4 kids, and they're all boys. Dude,
I got 4 boys. Damn.
well, she had 1, and she had triplets.
Oh.
It was you're thinking you got 1, you're just bombarded with a fucking bomb. Little carrot, but dude, little boys are crazy, man.
Hey, my grandfather used to tell me about a girl he knew who had triplets. She named it Edie, Miney, and Tack.
What?
Edie, Miney, and
What
Tack.
state? This sounds like some Virginia shit.
When they asked, she said it was just because there's no tit for tat.
This sounds like you gotta be good, bro.
That was a whole joke my grandpa just said.
I was about to say, what the fuck? No way. It sounds like some backcountry in Appalachia.
My grandfather, he would sit there and tell you a story. He would make something so serious, you would think it was a real story. And then he would have a punchline to catch you.
You know what? I think that's just because my grandfather was the same way. He was like in his 80s.
Same generation.
Yeah, dude, he used to say the same. His jokes would be like Tom and Jerry or something. They're like dead serious, and then you don't even know if it's a joke or not until the end, until he starts laughing, and it's like, oh,
You got it. My grandfather did it all the time. Crack me up.
yeah, different breed back then, man. They went through so much.
Oh my lord.
So much.
2 world wars.
1920 people born in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, my grandfather lived through World War and then fought with the Korean War.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, World War I, II, Korean, Vietnam, World War II.
Yeah, and then he's like a part of like a black liberation party, bro. And then my granddad got harassed behind during the 60s. I think he robbed the banks for like he was part of like a revolutionary movement, and then he got on drugs, and he started robbing banks.
What city was it?
Just him.
I'm trying to think what was going on here.
The new liberation, the Black Liberation of Libya.
The what?
Black Liberation Party of Libya.
Oh, really? Black Liberation Party New Libya. Damn. I was gonna say it's either like the Panther Party.
No, they were before
You
the Panther
had
Party.
the NAACP.
No, they were before. They predated the Panther Party.
Yeah, it sounds like it because white people been talking about going to Libya since the 1800s.
I mean, Libya is like more. It's Arab now, bro. It's like the Syrians took over that.
I mean Liberia.
Liberia is where they sent free slaves.
That's yeah.
But Liberia, but it was slaves from all different tribes and countries, and they didn't really care. They said all the niggas in one tribe.
We're in Liberia.
Yeah.
Well, they went to Liberia. They went to Sierra Leone. They went to West Africa, but Liberia was supposed to be the place, and then Sierra Leone was another one.
Yeah, they just went there because it was a lot of diamonds. Like, you know,
Oh yeah, the Gold Coast. But I mean, the Dutch and the British, were
but
already.
the Dutch was in South Africa.
Oh no, they were everywhere. They did the slave trade in West
So
Africa.
did you know the Catholic Church gave the niggas like the niggas permission to enslave us, bro?
Well, what the Catholic Church did is that they justified slavery by saying that one, they were heathens. They said that you can't enslave a white person that is a Christian, and then they said you can enslave somebody who's not a Christian. So they like gave you the green light, but they basically said you couldn't enslave white people if they're Christian. You can't enslave a fellow Christian. But then the problem was that all the slaves started turning Christian from being indoctrinated, and then they were like, okay, well, we need like a new way to justify this. So they started using science and chronology.
Wait, what year?
This is like, it's probably the 17th, maybe 18th, 19th century.
Why is Nazir in a fucking tank?
so
Why is he in a tank top?
Yes,
Well,
Movie theater, bro.
Trying to hit the 17th century.
Yeah, not that you like.
They no longer had dominant social land. They were allowed to advise to it.
What are you talking about?
The church. Because the church didn't have dominion over the land.
I think that's
Well,
what
you're
Oh no, I'm talking not Europe. We're talking about Africa. We're talking about how they were changed. They made it so that you could enslave
that's right,
somebody
Europe.
who's not a Christian, but you can't enslave a white Christian.
Oh,
You can have them
That's
under
right, Europe.
servitude
I
for like
was like-
payment of debts,
I was
but you
like,
couldn't enslave them as chattel
Okay.
because they're Christian.
I was gonna say, I thought because in Europe, they didn't have anything anymore in the 17th
Oh no!
century.
Well, this is a bunch of different because there were a bunch of different countries that went down. There was the Dutch,
Oh yeah.
and it was the British, and then it was the French,
Belgium.
I think Belgium. Yeah.
No, Belgium for sure. Because Belgium, they killed one of like, they still
They have really good chocolate.
But the chocolate!
They stole it. They stole us.
They stole the chocolate. The chocolate.
Chocolate. No, what?
What do you say?
I remember chocolate.
He's selling
I'm not going back to
chocolate.
I gotta block everything.
It's the setup too.
I'm not going to have it.
It's your brother.
I think
Literally, it's like a sperm cell.
Yo.
It's like a dark, burnt sperm.
This is for the town.
What did he tell us? Shop. I remember
There's better missions. It's not that there's more.
Or that guy.
missions,
Glass bones and people's skin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the seed is super. The sea is super big. You got it. 22 Ohio. Sleeping on work. He's so high.
Doing what you're doing, man. It's like I told him, we're at a time where how you are, that's how you're going. There's really nothing more you can do. You can just like I told him, the only difference is you can be a little bit more conditioned. You're not learning anything new in 2 weeks. You're not learning anything new in 2 weeks that you can really apply. You can start, sure. But when we say 2 weeks, we're talking like 4 days, really. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. So really like 4 to 6 days. And if you want to cut it even shorter, we're talking like 12 hours.
Well, you're not wrong.
But yeah, man, they used the Bible, and then they were like, okay, well, we can't use the Bible because all these slaves are Christian now, and that's when they were like, okay, well, let's use like cranium size, and then that's when they started propaganda that Africa was like a jungle full of stuff, and we have to tame them. They're better off here, and they don't know how to self-govern, and if we let them go, then they're just gonna like not do anything. They don't know what they're doing. Like, I've seen some like literally people were saying like this is like our God-given responsibility is to govern the slaves.
Bro, man, it's like, bro, That's why that's why I like to have me. When I look at it, history, they be tripping. They be having me tripping sometimes, bro. I be getting mad.
Man, you don't know the half. You don't.
No, I had a black history class, bro.
They don't even get that deep in Black history classes. They talk about.
No,
It's so.
my teacher got deep, bro. He went all the way back to fucking Nubia.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's irrelevant. They're talking about like the inception of transatlantic slavery, but a lot of the major super atrocities, the shit that's holding people back.
They used to eat, nigga. They used to eat those niggas. They used to use our skin for furniture.
Yeah,
Like George Washington took slave for his business.
the mayor of Virginia used to have a pair of shoes made from black people's skin, and it was an heirloom. Nat Turner's skull, the mayor of Virginia and his family has it. They still have it.
Oh, Nat Turner's a real ass player, bro. I want to get a Nat Turner tattoo on my back of my ass.
Well, he was like a religious fanatic.
Yeah, but like, I think, bro, it's like,
And to be honest, he made it worse for like a lot.
Yeah, he
They
did.
killed like 3 times as many slaves. Like they went on like once they got Nat Turner after like the 3 days he was seen free and like loose after he killed all these white people. They killed like hundreds of black people, and they were killing them like indiscriminately. He's in the history books for sure, but like the reaction towards that was extremely. It was overkill, bro. It was white people. They were just killing indiscriminately, like free white people, slaves, black people. They were going nuts.
It's like,
But it gets deep, especially when you start to research like after after 1865, like how they had like lynching postcards and they had plays like
I learned about that in school, but that shit fucked me up.
or like
they had cookouts with us drunk up.
dude, you would have the governor of Texas allowing the entire like state or certain cities and areas. He would give them permission to let their kids come into school late to watch a lynching. And they would call it like the festivity.